Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is June 3rd, 2023, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, just my view of the market and what I expect on the market. Do not take any of this as trade recommendation because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at trading. So please get educated. Please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and see if trading is actually something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump right over to the chart. The NASDAQ is still my bull. It's right at the point where I expect it to go. The question is, how is it going to get crossed what I'm going to call those tracks? I'm expecting to see more gapping up in the morning in the market. But let's zoom on in so you can see what I'm seeing, and let's wrap this on up pretty quick here. Because the NASDAQ has made its turn, we are getting a confirmation candle on the quarterly chart. On the quarterly chart, I do expect us to go ahead and break past this level and start attacking this top and make all-time highs. It may take another 3 to 4 months in order to do that, if that actually happens. But it's definitely look like right now it's on its way. Let's take a quick look at the monthly chart. At the monthly chart, you can see this is the supply level right now that I expected to get a slowdown here. These lines, you can look. I'm leaving my videos out there now where you can look back and see that these have been there. This is what I expect. This is where I'm trading to. This is what I expect. You know, based on your own analysis and what you see, it can be what you see. But I see the market here is getting close to what we call at right side trading, getting close to what we call a management zone, since we are up here, and it's coming in right at the place where you would expect that to come. So at this point is where, if you have been long with your stock in the queues, you will put your stop in place. It's just that simple for us. When it comes to management, we know we don't expect this market to start to get a little bit crazy, a little bit more volatile. Put stops in place, and I'll stop out, and you can always jump back in. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the weekly chart, and this is where I get to where I'm saying this market is going to gap. Last week, it did just exactly what I expected to do. This is the opening of last week. It actually gapped up from the previous week, came back down and filled that gap. And that's filling the gap, but that's still a jailer gap. I'll throw that out there. Just one of the other people, my cousin that I trade with, that's a jailer gap. She would look at that gap as not actually being completely filled. She likes seeing a full body candle fill in those type of gaps, and before it's actually ready to go back up. So saying that, based on her rules, her strategies, the way she looks at the market, we could get a red candle coming back down here and retesting some of this level back here before we go up and break this level. Based on the way I look at the market, this gap has already been filled with this wick right here, and I expect this market to have a hard time actually getting across here, and that's why I'm saying it's going to probably have to gap. But it may not. It may turn around, give us a nice full red candle, some nice trading in this level, around this level here before it actually goes higher. So we have to kind of like wait and see how it plays out. Let's kind of look at the daily chart and wrap this on up. But as you can see here on these candles here that's been happening this previous week, when you start getting close to a supply level, you end up seeing a lot of gaps in the market. Gap, gap, gap. And came back down here, and this is here is a good example of what jailer would expect on when you get a little gap in the market. I'm looking at these two candles here, how this market had gapped up, came back, and didn't really completely fill this gap here with the body of the candle, but in the next couple of days it came back and filled this little gap with the body of the candle. But down here, as you can see, there's a gap down here. Will the market ever come back down here and fill this gap? Don't know, but definitely something as close as this, she kind of expected to be filled that gap. And we have another little gap up here also. So again, me expecting it to gap up is my expectation, like we've been doing. But if you start getting those type of gaps and all, you may get a pull back in the market where it comes back down and fill those gaps and all. But that's all I really want to share, getting a little bit into much of detail. But I am expecting the market doesn't go straight up. I expect to be a little bit more volatile up here at this top, and that's what I see. Again, this is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week trading. Talk to you later. Bye.